What's good, everybody? This is Mr. Composition, the MC that writes fiction, and we're back at it with an official live reaction review of Black Clover chapter 329. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to leave a like, subscribe with notification bells on so you don't miss when I drop a video. And let's go ahead and get into it. So this chapter has been boiling the community up here, you know, and when I saw the leaks, you know, my thing was there's a reason. I trust Yuki Tabata. I don't think that this build up, especially with as far as the villains, because something just seems a little off, you know, and I think that that is for a reason. I feel like there's this super big twist coming, you know, but let's get into it. So the chapter is The King of Devils and the Boy with No Magic. And Lucifero set it up there. This cannot be. I am Lucifero, the highest of supreme devils. I stand at the pinnacle of all devils. I have the most powerful magic. There should be no one who can wound me, and yet these utterly magicless brats. And you see freaking Asta Libe just standing all over him while he's on the ground. And he's like, I can't possibly lose to you. And they notice that something's going on. And boom, freaking, they get hit by the rubble and debris. And Asta's just like, we did all that and he's still not dead. And Libe's all like, I can't cloak us in enough anti-magic to cancel out this gravity. And then freaking his torso, Lucifero's torso is levitating in the freaking air. And he's like, how dare you look down on me for even a moment? And they're like, pressed down on it. So I think people brush over a lot within this chapter, because I feel like with last chapter and this chapter, there's some certain tidbits on there. Like Libe saying, I can't cloak us in enough anti-magic to cancel out his gravity. Now, I don't think that that was fully said on why Asta was able to, you know, just not be affected and everything like that, but he's affected by it now, you know. Lucifero's like, half of my power is still in the underworld. I'm not at full strength. If I were nothing's like you would never have done this. And Andromelic's just kind of chilling up there watching. And Lucifer is just like, you're helpless now. And I think Libe, I think Libe, when the more he loses power, the smaller that he gets. Because in this panel, he looks more smaller than he did before, you know, and Lucifero's like, smash you, I'll crush you. In the end, you lose, you insignificant motes of dust. And then you see, bling, Black Moon and Yami and Nocturne combining the shadow and the darkness to be able to help out Asta and Libe, while Lucifero is just like floating over them. It's really crazy. There's so much going on. And he's just all like, you should be dead. Nah, son. Yeah, freaking Dr. Yami. They're sitting up there barely holding on with a whole freaking arm through their chest, man. Here and now will surpass our limits. And Lucifero shouted at them, struggle all you like. You have no way to attack. That boy can't even step. And then you see Nox shadows helping him up, which is funny. Like the first time that they met, they were holding him down, you know, now they're holding him up. And then Lucifero's like, what is this? What is this? what are you? And then that look freaking Asta, and then Lucifero is kind of just like, and then Yami's like, the king of devils himself, and our kid has you spooked. And Lucifero's like, and then you see Lucifero try to like dip out. He's like, next time we meet, I swear I'll kill you. I'll use my full true power. And then we see stars, and this is so dope, man. Asta and teaming up, man. Freaking next time, I swear, Asta comes through with the star, and you got the shadows still helping him up as well, and then Lucifero's looking, and there's a star above Lucifero, and Yudo's like, there is no next time, right? And you see freaking do his conjunction, and he's like, Asta, and then boom, and you see the vein too in his arm, like he's about to hit him, and then bang, chops off his another one of his horns, and he's screaming in pain. Boom. Yuno's looking, smiling. Nocta and Yami is smiling. William and Patrick are just like, what? Gray and Vanessa are shocked, and then dramatic. Brilliant. Victory is yours. And freaking Lucifero's laid out, tongue out, nothing in his eyes. Before he had, as far as the whites and the little pincers, small whites, but now there's nothing. And all three of his eyes lights out. And then you got Asta and Chive Libe. Libe is just like, wow. There's a lot. There's a lot that's going on here. I think that there's a way of stirring up things to where sometimes you can get so lost in a lot of the surface level, because everyone has a right to their opinion. I personally think that there is something really huge about to go down, and all this is gonna make sense. So how can this possibly make sense? You got the king of devils that's been built up. This is the person that killed Asta and Libe's mom. This is the person who's, all this stuff. I think there's something that is not being told to us on purpose. All of the way that the bad guys got beat in this arc, all the different ass pulls and everything, how could this possibly make sense? Well, there's a few ways that this could go. There's a way in which, time is involved. It can go back, mess up everything, and little small choices can lead to some very harsh consequences. Again, if this isn't Lucifero's real body, then that should be fine. That means that we would have to go against Lucifero again, and we've seen, what he's done. It took so much as far as to defeat him. We can't deny, and he wasn't even using barely any of his stuff. And I think that all of that's gonna be explained on You know, there's a reason as far as with Adramelech. Even if, okay, let's just say Lucifero was defeated, like defeated. There's still other high supreme devils that could take over that could be just as powerful, you know, if not with a little assistance, something else even more powerful. What if this was all about dethroning the king to let an even greater, you know, evil loose, you know, to where it all ties together? Because the fourth Sabrata sibling, I feel like he's so much into this. I don't think Morris is gone. There's a lot. So anyways, guys, I personally don't like this chapter because I personally do like this chapter. I do like the chapter because I feel like there's a lot of things that I think people missed in this chapter, which makes it super dope, you know. But this is all in hopes that, you know, there is something more. So, you know, let's go ahead and look. I'm still not, you know, disappointed. I really thoroughly enjoy Black Clover. So I'm along for the ride. So anyways, guys, it's Mr. Composition MC that writes fiction. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and notification bells on. Let me know what you thought of this chapter. Leave it in the comments section. And make sure to look at the description for my album Earthship, for my cannabis manga style comic graphic novel, The Most Random Manga Ever Volume 1, and my work of fiction, Ideas of Illusion, psychological thriller fiction book. But anyways, guys, peace.
Being ready for the return to fall. Maybe I should be asleep, but these full moon vibes got me in the deep. Emotional roller coaster strapped in my seat, ready for a trip to find what I seek. Passing